All right, Rabbi Jacobson. My rabbi explained that despite the many arguments and differences of opinion throughout Jewish law and literature, all points of view are considered the, quote, words of God and are part of the truth. This got me thinking, how can truth consist of opposing viewpoints? And for that matter, what exactly is the truth? All in 60 seconds.
Okay. So first of all, let's make a big disclaimer. That statement is made about people who are humble and their opinions are valuable. This doesn't mean everybody's opinion is necessarily a godly one, with all respect to all of us. And that is, I think, the secret. Look, beauty is harmony within diversity. One color, even if it's your favorite color, blue, or you have a beautiful musical note, is just one note. All beauty, when you say a beautiful face, it's not the eyes, it's not the nose, it's not the complexion. It's a combination of variety and even diversity, and I would even say things that may even look different, and yet they're all come together in this symbiotic, harmonic state. So it's actually the beauty of life is when you have diversity and different opinions, even arguments, but it's all driven by the seeking of a higher truth. And it's not about me being right and you being wrong. It's not personal. Everybody's seeking a higher truth. The greater the truth, the more diverse it will express itself.
Thank you. Rabbi Collinson, do you have a differing opinion?
I'm torn because to make his point, I should differ with him. But I couldn't agree more.
I disagree.
There you go.
Okay.
Here we go.
I want to add one thing for my grandmother. Just to emphasize.
It's not a grandmother competition here.
You have to see, we'll find out. But just to add one thing. If you have three people on you have two people on a ladder. You have one on rung 1 and one on step 3, and you ask them, from the person who's on step rung, there's a rung that's over him, and that's 2. That's rung 2. The guy who's on 3, rung 2 is underneath him. So you ask, where is rung 2? And one's going to say it's over me, one's going to say it's beneath me. So similarly, you could have, and you have this a lot in Jewish law, you can have two people, they say the opposite thing, and it's both true because they're coming at it from a different angle and perspective, and in life they're both true. It depends where the person is standing.
Sustained.
A second, what about Rabbi Collinson?
So he wants to buy a mulligan. Go, Rabbi Collinson, go ahead.
I just wanted to add a very beautiful idea that I encountered, and that is that the Hebrew word for teacher, for Rav, etymologically comes from the word riv, which means conflict.
Plug your book again.
Plug that book again.
Chapter is that?
Chapter 3, page 4.
Thank
No
you, Rabbi
mercy,
Jacobson.
no mercy.
And the idea,
Say etymological.
I'm sorry, okay. The idea being that the role of a teacher is actually to create cognitive dissonance and conflict and to engender critical thinking. And that is literally essential as part of the Jewish learning intellectual process. If I can add one story that I learned from Rabbi Jacobson in a beautiful, beautiful article that you wrote. And can I just take a moment to say how honored I am to sit with these two great spiritual teachers and giants? And the short of it is that there was a so-called secular Israeli writer, Natanya Limor, who Rabbi Jacobson's father, a pioneer in journalism, brought to see the Rebbe. And during the exchange, the Rebbe mentioned to him that I read your columns. Now, many of the columns he wrote were, let's just say, less than friendly to the traditional Jewish outlook. And he was taken aback, and he says to the Rebbe, you read my articles? Can I take it to mean that you agree with everything I say? And the Rebbe responded, no. But the Rebbe said, if I only read everything I agreed with, I would read precious little. I think that's incredibly essential for the times in which we live.
Thank you.
It's so important to invite and to seek out differing views in order to refine our own and come to a higher understanding.
I can't resist to add a
Which
little.
book are we talking about? Torah, More Meaning for Life? What are we quoting?
I'll plug it later. But
Okay.
I can't resist what do they say? There are 3 types of people. I'm talking about 3 people. One, those that know how to count, and those that don't.
If you like that video, hit the subscribe button and notification bell below for hours of the best Jewish content online.